Hello everybody, welcome to today's video, and poor Miro is telling us this is what we're going to be working on today, is keeping flies out of your horse's eyes. Now before we go on, remember to subscribe, putting out new content every week, so hit that notification button. Okay, you fly spray the rest of your horse, but sure enough, you wait, and there's always like one or two little flies that are always coming back up here and getting in their eyes, and they can bother them and make them twitch their heads even when you're riding. So we're going to get rid of those. Okay, here you go. You got the full gamut of fly protection right here. First off, let's start out with fly masks. There's several different varieties. Some have ears, some don't have ears, some have just kind of like this one, which I think looks kind of like a bug eye, works pretty well and just slips over the head, whereas these ones, this one has a single attachment and this one has a double attachment. So if your horse is just out in the pasture or in the stall or what have you, fly masks really do work well. You can just go with basic coverage right here. And by the way, the zebra stripes, they actually have been proven by scientists to actually confuse flies and keep them away. So there you go with the fly mask. Okay, so here are your other alternatives. You can just basically take your regular fly spray and spray it on a cloth or spray it on your hand and wipe it on yourself, which, you know, hey, always works. Now this one just happens to be like a baby wipe type, and for those who like things that are more organic in nature, these just have cottonseed oil and that sort of thing, and they come in a convenient wipe. It doesn't really bother you to have your hands on it, and the horses don't think it's that bad. Of course, your horse has to be used to these things, and most horses are going to look at this and go, whoa, what are you doing here? And so they have to learn to actually be desensitized to anything that gets wiped around their face. So we let him feel it, let him see it. Easy, buddy, easy. And there we go. Just nice and easy. And as you can see, they get real used to it. The real nice thing about these is you can wipe in those sensitive areas all the way around the eyes, and it's nice and soft. And once the horses get used to you putting this over their head, they're actually pretty cool with it. But again, it's you that has to be easy, and these clean up pretty well. Sorry, the only disadvantage of these is they don't last long. You maybe get a couple of hours, but which is just fine if you're just going out for a ride. And these are great and easy for kids and beginners to use. Okay, now you got your roll-ons. The roll-ons are a really good alternative. I have one over here from Farnham and one from Piranha. I find that the Farnham actually tends to last longer. So this is just like deodorant, and you roll it on just like that. So you have to make sure that it gets nice and coated over the ball. So as with everything, the horse has got to trust you first, and that means just kind of going in there very lightly. And as you can see, you can just paint it around, but you want to just be nice and gentle. However, as you can see, it kind of dries a little bit out, so you can take your hand, you can use a glove if you like, and just kind of rub it around and make sure that the fly protection goes on both sides. Oh, and you can roll this up through the ear if you're worried about flies getting into their ear as well. Not a bad product. Okay, so your horses still have to be able to trust you to get around their eyes and work with them, and it's not as easy as it looks. So now I'm going to show you a student learning how to use the roller. So we have roll-on fly spray, and we're just going to be able to roll it on him. So you're just going to go ahead and walk up to his head and kind of get control of his head and let him see it. You have to walk up to his head though. Okay. There you go. Be kind of confident about it. There you go. And you're going to get up around his eye. There you go. Just say easy, easy, easy. And it's kind of part of a big thing. Just kind of put your hand over here. Go ahead and use your hand and rub it in. It's funny how not holding them like that, just release, release, and just let him trust you. Okay. There you go. Now roll it around his eyeball. There you go. See how much easier that is? Yes. because he has to just gain trust in you to go ahead and get used to you doing that.
Okay.
And you want to get some around his nose.
Okay.
Yes, he doesn't like that at all either. But that's okay. There you go.
Good boy.
It's okay. It's okay. Just touch him with it. There you go. He's going to try to get away with it if it doesn't. He does this every day. But just go ahead and touch his nose. There you go. Bring one hand to the other. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. There you go.
Good boy.
There you go. See, you kind of got to sneak a little bit on there, but you know, different horses react differently. And you've just got to get used to him doing that, and just roll that little fly spray on there, and then take your hand and move it around with your hand, and then you wash your hands afterwards. Yes. But that is an alternative way to definitely get. So I hope that helps you out and kind of decides what method you want to use to help the flies get away from your horse. Just a quick reminder, if your horse has any kind of white on their face, it's always good to use Sunblock. I recommend just using a disposable glove. Your horse has to develop trust in you to allow you to do this, and you can just take any kind of, well, really any kind of sunblock that you like. But the big thing is you have to be really careful around their sensitive eyes, and you just have to develop trust, and disposable gloves help a lot. So thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and remember to check out more. Look at our playlist.